Thank you, Sepulveda, for this new. Obviously, I think this new album by Shakira against became the complete album will become in a hit. Okay, good morning, everyone at home. I think in this holiday, many teachers and directors and tutors and person that in work in education are in-house, and we have a very enormous, huge notice anew for you. In this case, we have the method from neurodidactics to the language teaching learning and the emotional approach. But what is that? That is your solution on your classes. You are the typical teacher that are very boring, and many students start to make troubles with you. But this is your solution. This method by Oliva Vegan Roman will be your favorite, and in all the teachers in all the world. And this method just costs $10. Yes, you listen well. Just $10. Your solution, your piece in the classroom just costs $10. That method, it's in 2 lines. Have you ever listened about the neurodidactic, that science that makes the process in the brain and the persons and how the teacher apply these advances and this information in a class? This is the new. Forget the communication, forget the constructivism, forget all the approaches and all practice in the teaching. This is the new and better future approach. This method in 2 lines. The first one is neurodidactics from the brain. That is the process of the connection of neuronal systems and all the proficiency of this connection when a person learns. This is very special in when a teacher in language start to speak. This is the process of the students, and the other aspect is neurodidactics from the classroom. That is to connect this information about a didactic that you plus all these aspects on your planification, on your activities. This is the method, the very clear and simple method. The book enhanced the process of the kids, the process of the teenagers, in special in language. The brain plasticity of the students, that is the process when a kid start to build systems into her brain. This is science, but apply in the classroom to creation and neural networks. And the other part of the process, this is very special, yes, this bottle with piltons. Just piltons, why? But what is that? Yes, these piltons are a part. It's the other part of the process. Just cost $10. Yes, the piece. The new way to teach other language just for $10. But what is that? These investigators found that the emotion imports. What is that? Yes, when a person make a positive emotion in the process of learning something, this increase and enhance the connection, the neuronal networks. Yes, even an author Willis in 2021 says that the hormone cortisol increase the stress in a person and decrease the level of learning a language. With these pilgrims, all your students will be in a very powerful and happy emotion. All the students can think that your class is a stimulate and a positive stimulate. Yes, and the author really said that it's a process, it's a relationship between D, A, and S, the dopamine of an stimulate, a happy stimulate that is for these buildings and your class. The acetylcholine and adrenaline for a student when he's expecting the answer, when he's expecting if it's okay or if it's wrong. And the serotonin when a person make the answer and make relax with the answer. It's a positive thing in all the body. This is the motion. That's the reason, because this method emphasize in an emotional approach. Yes, the emotion can be powerful on your students. Obviously, the positive emotions can enhance this process, and the negative emotion decrease the level of English in the student. But your question may be asked, how apply this in my classroom? Who apply this information, this amazing information in my classroom, in my classes, in my life like a teacher? And it's very easy. With this information, you know that you have to motivate your students. You have to increase this motivation. In the first part of the class, you have to increase this feeling, this emotion, because we need the desire to communicate something. We need the desire to learn from the kids, by the students. Other parties eliminate all the